everybody, welcome to some City Skylines. My plan for today is I want to zone basically this section where my mouse is going. And what I mean by that is I want to zone it properly. You can see I've been building out some of the roads and all that stuff, but the main motivation behind zoning all this is, well, I want to have like a good representation of this part of the city as it's actually meant to look like. I want to try to unlock some more tiers of stuff, and I just in general, I think it's like getting rid of some of this pollution by dezoning and all that sounds good to me. So let's get going. I'm actually going to take the little marquee, and I'm going to dezone everything. Probably going to be a disaster for us financially, but I think it'll let us have like a good start to doing a nice clean thing and zone it all correct. So let me get out my handy little worksheet here and try to decipher this. This is the zoning map that I showed you all in the first episode. Yeah. I'm trying to let's use the fill tool instead. We need marquee. Trying to decipher. I did write down the English, so it looks like, judging by this map, okay, so the edge of this thing seems to be like right along here. Interestingly enough, it seems like this map disagrees a bit with the other map. Because it shows like, maybe it's just zoned that way? Man, it shows like, so this whole section here, it's like half zoned what should be, let's see, brown is special. Whatever special zone is supposed to be. And then the other half is residential. So let me actually look at the satellite view and try to figure out this situation. So, Minister Garten. What is this place? I'm just looking at all these. So, State Government Office. Okay, that's what's going on here. So, there's a whole bunch of government offices. It also looks like there is a street I missed. Yeah, almost an alley. And then a little... let's see if we can get the street about right. It goes... Alright, assuming that this is going to be our little, sports arena thing, which really should be bigger. Oh, this never got updated? Okay. Let's fix that. I can't because this thing's in the way. Well, let's move it a bit then. That seems like the best we can do. And now hopefully I can upgrade that. Yeah. And then I guess we'll use this as a guideline, because it does seem like the tiny street I'm talking about basically, let's set that lowest elevation. It kind of looks like it starts where this little almost Olympic Stadium looking thing is. And what am I getting? What's in the way? Space already occupied. Is there a special building here? Well, let's let it run for a tick, see if it dezones. Oh, I put a school here. Okay. Before we start going into nega money. So, well, let's see. Elementary school. Is there a school near here? No. Not really. So I'm going to actually demolish it. And we'll put a new... I know, everyone's unhappy. We'll put in a new school somewhere more appropriate. This one should be almost like a straight line. Yeah, it does this little curve thing, so that actually works. And is there any other road attached to it, or nope? Nope, okay. So, now that should help us a bit with this division. It still doesn't look right. I think I'm going to eliminate this road after all. After all that work. I'm trying to figure out, like, there's a residential zone right here that I would love to put in properly. And it's basically... This must be an older map of Berlin. Yeah, so there is the... Kind of on this side right here is government buildings, which we don't particularly have in City Skylines. Like, there's no government administration zones. So, I'm just going to do for now... I think I'll zone it all residential in here. Whoop, okay. And the idea is that in the future, I can always go in and change things up again. Whoa, what is this? A medical clinic. We also don't. It doesn't go here. Yeah, we'll figure out a spot for it in the future. But we'll zone this residential for now. Because this is the park, right? I'm trying to, like, decipher this map. Good lord. Yeah, so there's this section, and then below it is plain brown, which is mixed zone, which I'm going to call commercial. I suppose, well, let's look at, you know, this would be so much easier if I could speak German. But let's see here, so... Looking at, yeah, it's all shopping malls, shopping, takeout. Oops, oh jeez. Sorry about that. Hit the mic. I have a very, like, weird setup right now. My microphone and everything else is kind of like barely supported. How do I explain it? Basically, my whole desk is just like a mess. I guess that was an easy way to explain it. But it's kind of a little bit of a disaster. So, okay. And I won't zone below this avenue except in this little section here. Just to keep it a little bit not so silly. We should look at water as well. Yeah, let's get a nice water main going down the street. Can we get it nice and... Nope, I guess I pushed it too far. Okay. Let's try this again. That looks pretty good. I'll just... whatever. And that should cover the water needs for this part of town. Good. Okay. So, let's see. Next to the mall, there is a little residential here as well. Oh, that would be below it, though. The problem, so the tricky part about this is this whole section of Berlin it's a tourist part of town, right? Because it's a big city. So, yeah, we're looking at a bunch of, almost all of this is zoned for commercial. And that is a problem when you're trying to find some residential spots. Like, there's a lot of the residential stuff is way out here. But we'll have to make do. Let's see. Yeah, these look all to be clothing, takeout. Is this... What are you? Rechtszyken. Okay, so there's a gynecologist. Where is this on the map? Alright, if we have the little, like, this right here. So this would be a gynecologist's office. So let us put... We're going to have to rebuild the medical clinic that I just, like, blew up for no reason. But we're going to say that this is a medical clinic. Because, I mean, technically it is. It's a gynecologist's office. So... And it looks like it's just along... It's actually a little bit away from the street, and it preserves... Yeah, it'll be like that. So let's put that in. Good, good. And then, let's see... I don't need to... The only problem with using Google Maps is I keep getting pop-ups while I'm, like, zooming around it. Okay, so everything up here, though, the rest of this place is all zoned commercial again. So let's I guess we'll do that. We do need to find more residential, but basically some of the hotels I might make into residential lots, just so that we can get a little bit more residential going on in our lives. Because all of this is commercial, which makes sense. That's how big, you know, capital cities kind of work. Like, people live on the outskirts and then they go into the inner city to shop. Now, this whole section is the Holocaust Memorial up in here. So this should probably be a park, like zoned for park, but I don't know. Maybe we'll make it like a graveyard complex? Something like that. Let's see. What is... oh, these are government buildings here. So again, lots of government buildings, like around here and around here. I think these are all embassies, which obviously aren't really represented by how we can zone. I might, for now, make it residential just so that... You know, if we unlock some building that we could call an embassy, we'll put it in here. But we'll pretend like, you know, these are embassies in the sense that they are, like, diplomat housing, and stuff like that. So, okay, and moving along, what was this little section down here? Again, it's all commercial. All of it. See, we're not even going to have the commercial demand because we don't have any residential in the area. It'd be nice, like, one thing I could do for the government buildings is use offices, and then at least the industry will be covered. Now, what are you? Takeout? The other thing is that a lot of these are apartments, but they're, like, mixed use. So... tricky to zone this. I might have to leave some of it kind of blank, just because I don't want to, like, zone it all and then, you know, end up having some issues with not enough demand for all, like, it's going to sit here empty with zero demand. Yeah, all of this is mixed use, like, basically the entire... Everything in between these two major highway roads looks to be mixed use. With the exception of some small things, like there's like a church here, right? Here, I think. Yeah, this is like a church, and I guess we could make this into parks and put in some... Maybe for churches, we'll do cemeteries. That could work. Like to squeeze one in there. Yeah, because that is the... So that is the Franzol... Zol? Oh god, it's an umlaut. What is an umlaut? It's like a I think. Franzu Isher dome. Französischer Dome. It's a French church with a panoramic tower. So we'll put in a little like graveyard for that, and then underneath it is basically like it's a plaza and a historical landmark. So we'll put in. Do we have we unlocked like big plazas yet? I imagine we haven't. No. Let's see, fishing island, floating cafe, and we don't care about those. Here, plazas. Well, it's a plaza with a fountain. Is there any, like, version? That's too small. That's kind of long. What are you doing? I guess I could do a couple of plazas in here. Or just make it all one park. And then below it is another church. So that's easy enough. This is also a church down here. So let's just have two cemeteries. It's the closest thing you can do to a church in vanilla. So nice. We got two cemeteries there, one over here because there's another church. Anytime there's a church, I'm just gonna do a cemetery. I don't know. Maybe I can squeeze. I forget the size of crematoriums, so we'll have to. What is this? Oh, medical clinic. Child health, elder care, and I don't really see much. What are these? Oh, the big hospitals and stuff. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Let's see. So what is this thing? It's just called quote unquote culture. Right, and below this, these things, right across the highway, basically. It's all residential here, so we definitely want to zone for that. I mean, technically, let's see, I'm seeing some hotels and stuff, but I suspect that my reference for zoning is actually a bit out of date. Because it seems kind of like some of the zoning is a bit off. But that's okay. Yeah, this is actually a hotel, but... Well, we're gonna have to play it a little liberally, I think, to get everything in here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just that can be residential zone, and I guess we'll just go straight to. Yeah, it's interesting because it's showing. It doesn't quite show this street here. This does look like a what you call it? Like over here, there are actually some little park paths we should put in too. Sorry, it's tough to talk and also look at the zoning, but I wanted to do something on camera, so we're going to figure this out. Okay, these are this little square, not that little square, this thing right here is a, that definitely looks to be, yeah, all this is residential, it looks like. So let's get that zoned. Yeah, that's all apartments. Co-working and private Blue Rolls, Merlin Beat. I don't know what those are. Medicover. Some of this looks to be, well, let's see. Okay, according to my zoning map, this section here is all supposed to be residential, and it kind of looks like that on the map. I can't really read the German, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear a bit, but I'm going to say that this is all residential. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, and it goes down kind of to here, really. What am I looking at? What is this supposed to be? A, Haus am Werder Market, Australaner Internationaler Club. I mean, they look pretty residential to me. Okay. So, I'm gonna say this is residential. And this. Right up to... Is there a road I missed? Or is that just... Okay, there's like an alley. Okay, I'm gonna zone all this residential. And really, I should take this road and drag up to here. Because it looks that way I can actually get the... I do wish that you could do alleys. That would be kind of a nice addition to City Skylines. Oh, I don't want to lose the path, though. Come on. Okay. And I won't connect it, because I don't think there's an actual hard connection. But at least this way people can get back here and I'll be able to zone it. And I'm just going to zone that residential. It looks like a big kind of apartment complex. I mean, it's all mixed, right? It's massive tall buildings that are part residential and also part commercial. But we can't really represent that in our basic city skylines. So we're not going to. Instead, what are you? Are you like... Okay, it's called the Spital Market, which I think market, okay. Maybe it is a commercial area. And then, alright, we're getting there. Let's see, this is all stores and little art stuff. This right here is all commercial, I'm gonna say. I know, we're going to end up with a ton of commercial in this part of the city, but that's kind of what it is for the most part. And then, is Kindergarten City like... It's a daycare center. Perfect. Clear search. Alright, so there is a little daycare center right at this edge, and so let's replace... I really should have just moved stuff and not spent all the money. Like, deleting them was stupid. I should have thought... I should have been a little bit more careful with my money. But it's fine. We will hopefully repopulate pretty quickly. Okay, so we'll put the elementary school there, because on the map, it looks like this is a little kindergarten. And then up here, again, more commercial, but it looks... This is very mixed. It's like a combination of a bunch of different things. Since I need residential, I'm going to call it residential, even if it's not quite accurate, because without residential built up, we are going to have a very bad time. And then this going across to be residential, even though it's, again, it's like a mixed thing. It's mostly apartments, from what I can tell. Mostly apartments, like some cafes and little shops, but apartments and hotels seem to make up the majority of these areas with tiny little shops. It's that European situation, right, where you have the bottom floor is all stores, and then everything above it is either a hotel or like a place people would live. So I'm just going to zone it accordingly, just so that we get enough. Now this one, it very specifically is, this is definitely commercial. I think the rest we could zone residential though. And then down here, oh wait, I looked at the wrong section. Oops. Don't want to destroy anything, just like D-zone. Okay. I meant down here. Yeah, okay, we need a marquee tool. Because it's basically this Oh god, my mouse it's so bad. My mouse is not working as it used to, and it's frustrating. So this one, it looks like it's commercial out to about there. Let's see. Let's do. Oh come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come on. There. And we'll go back to fill because my mouse is going nuts and it's driving me nuts. And yeah, this stuff is just kind of like, I think it's actually dorms for a university. Institute for Europäische Ethnologie der HU. Institute sounds a lot like it is indeed some university complex. So, now this right here is a tiny little park. I guess we'll just not zone it. And then the thing above is a crazy rat's nest. It's nuts. I love it. But it's like hotels, real estate agencies, some offices. That's one thing too. Like if I could do offices, like I would. I haven't unlocked them yet, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, I guess I'll call this and this residential, and this looks to be, well, it's offices mostly, but that's definitely, see, this is an office section right here, I think, and this is the commercial stuff. So let's leave that blank and just understand that that is like a little office complex. And we can put that in later, once we unlock offices. I will need to, I hate doing it, but I'm just gonna like plot industry down here for now. Until we can unlock, basically, until we manage to unlock offices, we're going to have industry plots. It's not ideal, but it's a solution to to our needing to grow the city a bit out. I can just do like that's fine. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually, this section needs a little bit of TLC. There you go. And here. While I'm in here, I might as well get all the water going. I don't really need to do, like, multiples of that. Just spread these out this way because that is road, and road doesn't need water going to it. Now I do need a little bit going this way, so okay. And then a little bit going, yeah, we'll just do like that. I probably could have, like, with the water, I think I could have just done, oh, it's going to be awkward going under here, isn't it? Because it's so shallow here. If I try to cross it, it will probably show on the map. So that is a danger. Maybe not. Let's try it and then. Okay, good. And we'll just follow this. Okay, got all that. Very good. You can go to here. Like 2 more bits. It's just a crazy, like... Okay, so that's good on our water. We'll probably need more water production, and I'll figure it out in a minute. Let's get back to zoning. And I'm going to start letting the game run a bit. Hopefully, as these dezone, these zone up, and we'll be okay in terms of our residential demand and stuff. So, let's see. We were trying to decipher this map. Okay, in between these two is a plaza, and then across from that, yeah, it's all like galleries. Oh, and there's another private clinic, like right in here. So, can't we put in... It's not a proper hospital, is it? Well, Mayo Clinic does... Privat Praxen und... I mean, looking at it, it looks like a pretty large building. It's also... Yeah, it's one of those mixed-use buildings. I suppose we can put, like, a hospital in there. Oh, right. Well, they'll spread the electricity soonish? Maybe not. Do you have electricity? Because we don't want to go bankrupt. Oh, come on. Okay. Now that you have it, can you spread to the rest of these good citizens? Seems like a no. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is so messy. Oh, well. Not much we can do for now. Come on. Okay. Cool. And these are police station, firehouse. We'll have to figure out those. So, yeah, there is a little... Right in here, it looks like there is a... I'm going to put a hospital in there. It's probably not a proper hospital. It's like a smaller clinic. But, you know, we might as well squeeze it in where we can. And then over next, so like half of it is commercial, but we have, like, let's look for residential, shall we? Galleries, another department store there. Oh, post office. Well, we haven't unlocked those, sadly. Or have we? If we go to... This needs to feel real bad. I don't know. Like, I think at this point, because I have to, like, look at it and stare, I don't know if this is all that great of an episode. It's just me, like, plotting. But basically, the idea is I want to grow the city up enough to unlock offices so that we can properly zone all this stuff. I should probably just extend this down to here for now. We'll hopefully be able to get rid of all that junk in a few. But yeah, I'm thinking like, so basically I'm trying to zone and build up this part of the city so that I can unlock all the cool stuff over here. And then I would love to do an episode where we focus on the Grünischer Park, which is the park right around our little museum, which the Maastricht or whatever museum, the Marquisches or whatever museum is. This is the main museum, and this is the Waisenbrücke Bridge right here. So I would like to really pay attention to this little park I put in, and just like get it maybe even a 5-star, that kind of thing. So because this is going to ultimately be where the competition is heating up. Well, this is where the competition is, this little park area. So I want to unlock some of the higher tier buildings, in order to do that, I need to kind of build up the city a bit further. So hopefully, we will get there. Why don't we have any demand for residential zones? It's kind of bad, actually. Well, I'll sort that out too before we go bankrupt. I think that the problem is maybe we need to just add some more industry off, like up here, for example. Just anywhere we can squeeze it. Because that'll mean more jobs will drive up residential demand, and once that goes up, it'll bounce out our budget. So, anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to do the zoning off camera, and then we'll hop back in and start working on that park, huh? Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and yeah, keep on building City Skylines. Cheers.